And as part of efforts at providing safe drinking water in rural communities, the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, has approved the siting of a solar-powered water project in a remote village of Obunta in Ikwuano local government area of Abia State. A team from the NDDC explains that the project aimed at providing potable water to the community for the people who over the years have lacked basic amenities. They say the work is to be completed within a record time of 12 months.
The contractor is under obligation to deliver this project under 12 months. He has signed the agreement with the commission. So if he defaults, we have our mechanism to track him down and make sure he pays back. But I want to put it on record that the contractor was not mobilized. Before, we were mobilizing contractors 50%. Some will not utilize it. We came down to 25% mobilization. We came to 15% mobilization. The story did not change. So the commission decided to stop everything about mobilization. If you are a qualified and capable contractor and you have a contract, you enter into an agreement on terms, then you are shown the site, what we are doing today. We've taken them to the field where they will operate. We are hoping that in less than 12 months, they should deliver. But during the handover, the contractor is very much in a hurry. He is talking of something within 1 month. It's possible.
It's been a day filled with renditions by various choirs in Abia, the Ogun State capital, all ushering the Christmas season at the 2019 Carol Service organized by the Ogun State government. The event held at the Cultural Center in the state capital with the state governor, Dapo Abiodun, his deputy, Noimo Salako Oyedele, former president Olusegun Obasanjo, former governors, traditional rulers, and enthusiasts of the season in attendance. The state governor read the 9th lesson of the night.
Today's 9th and final lesson of today's Christmas carol and service of 9 lessons is chosen from the book of St. John, chapter 1, verses 1 to 14. John chapter 1, verses 1 to 14. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The same was in the beginning with God. All things were made by him, and without him was not anything made that was made. In him was life, and life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not.
And to our community report tonight, although women in Kano contribute 60% into the cap-making business, which is male-dominated, yet their earnings from it are nothing to write home about. A capacity vendor on a typical day sells between 10 and 20 caps that earns him or her a profit of 20 and 80,000 naira. But the woman who designs, kneads and finishes the capacity ends up with a pittance. Our correspondent Nanchin Vincent takes us on the making of the Hausa cap, the two major ones known as Damanga and Zanarbuka, which varies in quality, color, size and prices.
The famous Hausa cap has become a fashion trend as people from all walks of life use the headpiece as an integral part of their native dressing. Cap-selling business in Kano thrives in all the major markets of the city. The process of cap making involves division of labor. While some design the patterns, others are knitting with threads, shaping, ironing and sewing, after which it comes out in different colors, shapes and designs. Damanga and Zanarbuka, which are the most popular today, has been in existence for over 100 years. Hence, its different designs, patterns of embroidery and quality have evolved over the years, providing jobs for young people and women.
In this business, I built this shop. I built my house, I married 3 wives, and I have 29 children, all from the profit of cap business.
Wearing the traditional cap has also historical and religious connotation.
I have at least 10 caps. This one, its name is Zanna cap. And it also have Damanga and Sharna.
I choose the one which is being more durable with my dressing for the day. And my car, some of them are costing about 30,000 to 25,000.
This one that is called Libya. It is originally from Libya, but since they transparented in the 15th or 16th century, that business has naturally stopped. And our people now learn to produce it from those Arabs, and they are now producing it here locally. If you have a man of my age, and especially in northern part of Nigeria, talking particularly in the Hausa land, he is supposed to be wearing a cap. That will complete his individuality.
Women make profit from the cap-making business to help put food on the table.
This is all the business we know. As women in this community, we sell and help in sending the children to school. It is with this cap that we eat and drink. We help our husbands from this business. If you're fast, you make more caps and profit.
Although business is booming, it is not without constraints.
We need support to help enhance our business. Everything is now expensive.
Despite the vibrancy of the cap business in northern Nigeria and the contributions of the women folk to its growth, many are of the view that government intervention will bring succor to the hard-working women entrepreneurs. From Kano State, Nanchin Vincent reporting for Channels Television News.
And now to the arts. On Art Review tonight, we will be showing you what some art enthusiasts describe as the retrospective exhibition. And that is the work of Kunle Adeyemi. His work of art reveals his love for his country and the continent.
First up, the museum, a storehouse for the country's treasures. But today, those artifacts are not the center of attraction. The exhibition hall is hosting a new collection, and the visitors are here to appreciate them and felicitate with Dr. Kunle Adeyemi, the artist who has these works of art on display.
He's a hard-working man. He's very creative. He's the dean of all deans. So, as an artist, he has given us what art should be.
He's made a mark. He's moved from different forms over the years. He's now into more illustrative and more representative art, while at the same time he's not forgetting his printmaking background.
The Dean of the Faculty of Art, Design and Printing at the Yaba College of Technology, Lagos, created 60 works of art to tally with his new age, 60 years. Most of them reveal his love for his country and continent.
I try to keep some of my works. I didn't sell them. So I probably didn't know that I was waiting for this time, 60. And so when this show started, when I started talking about this show, I started looking at some of the works. I just brought out some of them so that people can see what I have done over time. So it's a retrospective exhibition, and then some of the new ones, that talk about the time, I talk about the season that we are, I talk about the signs that we see now, is what I have actually done today.
After a few days, it's back to his terrain, the Yusuf Grillo Auditorium and Gallery at the Yaba College of Technology, Lagos, where his colleagues as well as students are waiting for him with open arms.
This exhibition is such an interesting thing because it's a retrospective exhibition. It talks about his work since he started being a studio artist. He's a teacher, he's an administrator, he's also an artist. He has his own studio. Very hardworking man, and so it's worth our while showing a wider audience. And that's why we brought it, not only we took it to the museum, and we have also brought it to the school here.
In these images, the artist explores what the African continent should be doing to take its rightful place in the Committee of Nations. So we have works such as the mystery of Sambisa Forest, women's protest, African ruler and his subject, 59 years after independence, just to mention a few. He hopes the future artist will have better issues to create regarding the region when they leave this institution.
Still ahead on the news at 10, reigning English Premier League champions Manchester City comfortably beat Arsenal in a Super Sunday clash at the Emirates. That's in sports news. Please stay with us.